Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be discussing the differences between night shift and day shift, kind of giving you my perspective on both shifts to help you decide which would be best for you. So first off, shout out to Life Uniform. They have a great selection of scrubs at great prices, stethoscopes and accessories for use in the hospital. Please be sure to check them out. I'll leave the link for them in the description below. So let's get started. So day shift, you come in at 7 in the morning, you leave at 7:30 at night. Still gives you time to do something in the evening, and have a, good night's sleep, I suppose. For night shift, you go in at 7 at night. You come home at 7:30 in the morning next day. In the day shift, whether it's doctors on the floor giving you orders, asking you the patient update, patient status, family members asking questions about the patient, family requests, patient requests. You also have scans coming out during the day, procedures done during the day, constantly things happening during the day that keep you on your toes. Now that's a great dynamic to work in, and I really enjoyed the pace. Made the day go a lot faster. The doctors are a lot more present. New orders are usually put in during the day. You have family members that are allowed to visit during the day. So whether they're coming in and out, they're asking you questions. Sometimes there's multiple family members in the room. So it could be tough, to ask them to leave each time you need to come in to work with the patient. So for night shift, the doctors usually have completed their rounding, so all the orders are in. The only time you ever talk to them is if you have to page them overnight. Phone does ring, but not nearly as much as during the day. During the month when I worked night shift, that month ended, and once I switched back to days, that next shift, one of my coworkers and I, who's also in the new grad program with me, there was probably like 2 hours into the shift, we just kind of looked at each other when our phones were ringing, and we just kind of looked at each other like, man, you can immediately feel the difference from day and night shift because the phone's ringing and you're running back and forth, and it was just definitely a big difference between day and night shifts. So in terms of learning and being a new grad and starting out, I would definitely recommend doing night shift, only because since the pace is a lot slower, you have more time for yourself to learn, to really think about things and process things as they're happening. Everything is a lot slower. Less phone calls coming into your phone. No family members at night. Sometimes a patient can be asleep for hours at a time. There's no surgeries or procedures done in the nighttime unless, they're an emergency. Rarely are scans and tests done during the night. You have a lot of downtime, whereas with the day shift, you kind of just go, as the tasks come up. And that's something what I struggled with when I first started on day shift, because being new, yes, we have the skills, we have the knowledge right out of nursing school, but it takes a little bit for us to get, kind of with the program again and kind of get, up to speed again with the skills and the thought processes and the disease process and the medicines and kind of putting it all together. It was definitely a challenge in the beginning. So at night, you have a chance to review all your medications, to review the notes, to review the plans, and really go over what you need to do for the patient and kind of practice in a sense before you go in there and actually deliver your interventions. The big one is the medications, because in nursing school you learn all the medications, and it's just a very difficult class to really grasp every single med, and I'm sure you guys can agree with me. So now being on night shift, I'm able to look at all the medications and review them and know what they're for, know the side effects, and kind of being able to go in there and have a discussion with the patient. Really am comfortable with my decision to stay on night shifts because I'm able to learn and really able to establish my routine and really gain my confidence. So that's day versus night shift. As a summary, night shift I feel is a great environment for someone to learn, especially as a new grad. Day shift is also in itself a great way to learn everything because you're constantly doing things, you're constantly in a fast pace. So I wouldn't have a problem doing either, but just for my own sake, for my own personal development, definitely chose night shift. Hopefully that gives you a good perspective, guys. So thanks guys, and peace.